Hey y'all, happy Saturday. It's your girl Lola with Kidney Beans. I'm sorry if you can't hear me very well, but I'm getting ready to do a dialysis treatment and I have to have my mask on when I start opening things up and opening lines. I need to be safe and infection control. So what I'm doing now is I've taken my needle out of the package. I'm going to attach a syringe to the end of it so that I could check the blood flow once I cannulate. And I have 2 sticks to do, so there'll be 2 needles. One for my arterial and one for my venous. And of course, I washed my hands very well for 60 seconds. Then I applied my gloves. And anytime I'm touching anything that's going towards my body or anything, you don't want to touch these things. You don't want to touch the bevel of the needle. Once I take this cap off, I don't want to touch this. So you're being very careful not to touch the tips of things. Okay, and there's that. So now I prep my site with the alcohol pad. I clean the whole part of this arm very well at first before I decide which site I'm gonna use. And sometimes I clean twice. Hope you guys can see good. Okay, in the meantime, I'm gonna tear some tape because I'll need to tape these lines down. I just thought I'd give that alcohol time to dry. That's why I started tearing tape, get my tape ready, which I should have had done that first. Normally I have my tape already ready. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and cannulate my arterial first, which your arterial is always at the bottom and your venous will go on top. Sorry if you can't hear me very well. Sorry. to go bevel up with the needle. And right now what I'm doing is I'm looking for my site because I want to go above what I done on yesterday. This surgical line, I don't know if you can see it, is where my anastomosis is. And you want to always go 2 fingers above your anastomosis. So I think today I'm going to go here. And let's clean that one more time since I touched it. Once you clean, you don't really want to touch it. All right, bevel up. And I'm going in. I'm in, you guys. You see the blood flash, but it's not pulsating enough, so I'm gonna back out and go in again. Nope. There it is. That's what you want to see. I don't know if you can see it. Let me bring the camera closer. You want to see that blood pulsating in there. Okay, now I'm going to secure it. Secure the needle. You want to tape the wings of the butterfly down to secure your needle. And before I secure it anymore, I'm going to open it. I'm going to check the blood flow. Got good blood return. It's not sluggish. Good return. So that's a good arterial stick. These things so hard to clamp sometimes. So I'm going to finish securing that needle. I don't know if you guys can see how I'm taping it, but that's really not important. I just wanted you to be able to see the process of how I stick and what goes on. So we got that secured. There we go. And that's ready to roll. Now, one more stick for the Venus. And I'm using a 16 gauge needle. You know anything about needles? The smaller the gauge, the bigger the needle. 16 gauge is a pretty large size needle. But with God's help, I've been able to tolerate and do what I need to do. Now I'm going to stick my Venus. Venus has to go above the arterial needle. And you need to go at least 2 fingers above that arterial stick. So let's see. I do this. And then, of course, like I told you, when you touch it, You want to clean it. So if I were you, I wouldn't touch it as many times as I do. But when you're doing this on your own, you got to kind of have a feel for where your graft is or your fistula. And then go. Okay. We're ready to go now. Again, same as before. Your needle, bevel up. You stick. So I got flash, but it's not pulsating. There it is. Now it's pulsating. And you always want to make sure that it's pulsating. Let me get this needle in here a little bit more. All right. And I'm going to secure this one. Then we're going to put this on, which is my blood leak detector. It'll let me know if I have blood leaking during my treatment. It's hooked to like a little device over here sitting on my table. And you put it right above the needle to detect any blood leaking during treatment. Okay, we're gonna check to see what the blood flow is like on this venous. Which is kind of slow, so I'm gonna reposition that needle. It's pulsating, but I got a slow return, so I'm going to reposition the needle. See what it does now. It's still a little sluggish, so let's see. Okay, you guys, I'm ready to roll and I need to hook up. So see you guys again. Have a great day.